Hello, and I think we're live. Okay, great. So, I made more progress on the tree before this. And by before this, I mean a couple days ago. I finished the part that matters the most. Also, let me just get that music on. But yeah, I finished up the leaves of the tree and expanded the melon farm here that we have. I say melon farm. It was a pumpkin farm. It is now a melon farm. Because I have Silk Touch. Yes, it is indeed tree time. I'm also going to finish dealing with these melons a little bit. Because I did just fully harvest this. Obviously, it wasn't completely fully grown, as you can tell by some of the seeds. Because I just recently finished the actual starter work of this. But yeah, the melon farm has been significantly, I guess, the pumpkin farm has been significantly expanded and changed into a melon farm. Because again, melons. Red gem, yes indeed. You have yourself a red gem. Because you have been a member for multiple months. I think that's the YouTube thing. Well, I know that's the YouTube thing, but still. It is time to figure out decorating this tree. So I'm not actually entirely certain what I want for decor. It turns out lanterns cannot be directly attached to it, so I would need chains if I wanted to do that. Which is still an option, but... well, you know, it's not like an easy option. It takes effort. Also, you might notice I have bettered some of my equipment. I've set up hide green wool in the leaves. Might not be a bad idea. Repair my cool spear. But I set up a, what is it, a smite sword for the wither fight that I'm going to do with friends later. Probably will not be broadcast. Actually, definitely won't be broadcast, but it will happen. I have 3 of the wither skulls here, 2 are in my ender chest, and then 1 other person has 4 others, and then we're going to do all of them. Copper grates, yeah, also could help with leaf texturing. I have not used them in a long time. Especially not for, like, leaves. But, would be pretty cool to add the things as... would make it look a little bit, like it has more depth to leaves, I guess. They already look decent, but... well, you know. I think I ate all of my copper earlier. I'll have to get more real quick. Jeez. Frickin'... I had some, what is it, rolls with honey earlier. So... the phlegm in my throat is building up at an infuriating rate. So for a little bit, you're gonna have to listen to me going... bah! Wrong pickaxe. This one to mine the stone, that one to mine the ore. Get my copper up, not my soccer up. I don't know, I don't have any good funny ha-has right now. I think that's all the copper right here. Ew, diamond, no netherite. Yeah, we are purposely restricting ourselves to diamond only, because it'll make the 3 withers fight more entertaining. There's gonna be like 6 people against 3 withers with full diamond gear. Some people have less enchanted. But yeah, it's gonna be great whenever we get to that. Stone in there for brewing purposes. Where's my coal? I actually have a bunch on me, but I don't want to use that right now. I might go farm more bones in the nether. Who knows? Would be fun. It wouldn't be, but you know. I guess I could get wither skulls as well. Could be worthwhile to just have a bunch more. Maybe do 5 withers and don't tell them that it's going to be 5. Ha, that would be villainous. Or maybe even just 4. Well, we're waiting on the copper. Okay, that was actually way fast. How jolly is this stream? Quite jolly. Also, hi, Shrumped. How many? What are you talking about? Only 3 withers. That's the plan, right? How do I... Copper, great. Is that... Oh, you need blocks of copper. Okay. Great. That sucks. We're only fighting 3 withers. That's the plan. So, turning it into grates, I guess, produces 4 times as many? You didn't hear 5, then? What are you talking about? I never said any such thing. Oh, yeah, they, like, massively buffed stonecutters with copper. That's very nice. That or that was already a feature in the game. You've just been playing Mod recently and finished 7, supposed to be 10 fight with another player. They died immediately from the spawn explosion, so you spent 5 solid minutes kiting the withers, waiting for him to get back. Peak. Let me just take a look at these. What do you look like when oxidized? Oh, okay, it's evil today, so I'm not allowed to do that. I guess I'll leave these out to oxidize for now. Is it 4 blocks between each? Or is it just 2? Looks the same, but green. Okay. I also think we don't have good access to wax in this base, so... if it's a specific tier of oxidation, then we'll probably just not do that until after. Copper as a decoration, though, does seem feasible, pleasable, schmeasable. If not green wool, use lantern. If not, use green wool. Oh, for support, yeah. Actually, that's exactly what you were saying before, and I just didn't realize because I'm dumb. Duh. We do have sheep set up. Or I say we, I set them up. I did all the work. I set up the sheep. I'm gonna breed them a bit more, because I want to make sure that we have a constant wool supply here. That's why I mentioned green wool, dummy. I was planning on just using chains, but we don't have good iron supply here. I thought you just meant for decorating the leaves. I might have just been stupid. Well, I might have been, I am. Shearing sheep. Annoying since the beginning of this game. At least when they're in massive crowds like this. Why are your hitboxes the absolute freaking worst? There we go. 38 wool. Might not have a good cactus supply. What gives you that? What gives you that? What makes you think that's the case? How do you even mine cacti faster? Is it just break the sand beneath them? I know you can set up auto farms with them. In fact, I did do that a while ago, but... you know. Not here. Didn't see farm? I mean, it's a pretty bad farm. I guess I could set this up into a farm. It wouldn't take too long. I would just need more iron! Ah! Takes forever to get iron in this world. Or in this area, whatever. We do have cocoa beans, though. That's nice. Sucks that bone meal doesn't work on cacti still. Are there any greenish flowers? No, there aren't. Jeez. That sucks. We need more green dye methods. Crucifixion. Poor, poor copper golem. Alright, in the meantime, I did get glowstone. In fact, I have quite a decent amount. Also put branches into the leaves. Branches? Oh, right. Yeah. I'm not going to. I mean, there already are branches that just don't, you know, have like the sticking out sticks or whatever, but it would take a lot of extra time. And right now I just want to have some decor done. I could literally just put glowstone, like, on the bottom end and, like, wrap it around branches like that. I love Minecraft for this mechanic. It's so freaking weird and funky. Yes, you can jump in mine. You could also put spruce fences. Oh my gosh, yeah. That sounds like a great idea. I have, a little bit of, spruce wood from this overall farming. Also, cactus flowers are a pretty neat decoration. They look like lotuses. Not much, just enough to hand lanterns, you know? It's a decent amount. 8 more emerald blocks to the collection. Lanterns, glowstone. Hang. Just enough to hang lanterns. Okay, that makes more sense. Extra stack. I'm bad at math. There we go. Have fun with Deco, you're going to bed. See ya. Have a good sleeping. Bah. Need to fix your sleep schedule? Good luck. I believe in you. I could use copper chains. The greenish blue color they have is pretty good for this. I hear some noises. Or copper bars. They're a lot more affordable. I mean, the textures merge and meld decent, but I don't know. I guess we also have copper lanterns. Too bad librarian villagers don't sell the copper ones. Would make them easier to farm. I guess they're not really too expensive to farm. Lantern. It does require a copper torch. Which requires nuggets. Alright, you're gonna rant. YouTube placed a YouTube ad right after you closed the keyboard. That's odd. I thought I had ads disabled on this. YouTube. What the frick? Okay, that is infuriating. I have re-disabled the monetization on live streams because they're really freaking annoying, and I hate them. I don't think live streams are a good place for ads. Why the frick is YouTube trying to insert them? Stop that. Heck, even regular videos, it's like... I just like having money. But with regular videos, and even streams after they've played through, YouTube will insert ads, even if you don't monetize it. But... with active live streams, there is a mechanic, a system that allows you to insert advertisements into the live stream. Now, I've had it disabled, and it keeps trying to get me to enable it. There's a little pop-up that appears every single time I try to stream at the top of the frickin' settings menu. It's like, you can turn on minimal ads, and we'll automatically place them for you. so that you have a chance to make more money. And it's the most infuriating thing ever, because I don't like it. They're annoying. Like, mid-roll ads on live streams are stupid and it's dumb. Especially so because it makes it harder to interact with frickin' live chat because I don't even know when the adverts are playing. It's infuriating. Okay, I'm just gonna make copper torches, whatever. Do. Stacks upon stacks, craftables only, copper lanterns, give me some of those. Been playing the new Pokemon Legends ZA game. It's pretty fun. Like being able to dodge the enemy moves. I think it's pretty cool. Please tell me this works. I am a little dumb. Give me chains. There we go. Boom, baby. A lantern. That is green. And it will become a bluish color later. Hello, how's your day going? It's pretty good. Who are you? Oh, it's you. Okay. Hi, Pickle. But yeah, my day's pretty good so far. We're testing out some designs for the big old tree that I've been building. When do I usually... What do you actually do on Friday's stream? So normally on Friday streams, I just do whatever I feel like. And I stream at like 5, Mr. Pickle. But I kind of want to just start doing art during it. A very strange day, say at least. Oh, that's interesting. What I want to do, honestly, maybe just drawing something. We can do, what is it, prompts or something. See if we can get people to give us things to draw. Or maybe I can ask you to teach me how to draw things. I don't know. Working out the details, the hard part. Is that looking even... It looks alright. The lessons. Yes, I want to get better. Let's do chains for now. Is this incorrect? Oh, right. Chains freaking weird. I wish they were less expensive. I should just be using the happy guest. I don't know why I'm not. Can you ask my advice? It's probably not going to be very great, but sure. What? Oh, I've blocked myself in. Block Minecraft. Again, random internet men are not always the greatest place to go to for advice. See, like, Reddit or whatever. Sometimes there's great information there. Sometimes there's definitely not. Okay, this might actually be worse than just pillaring up manually. The lanterns like those Crema lights. Yeah, they're green, the copper lanterns, the newer ones. And to bypass lanterns and other light sources not being easily placed on... I guess it's just certain items that need support can't be placed on these. Normal and the blue ones. That would be really cool, actually. I just need to get regular chains, and then it would work great. I should do that. Woman from a group who asked you out, what do you do? Bro, I have no freaking clue. If you like them, go. Like, that's the most basic and reasonable... That's probably the only advice you're gonna get, is, do you like them? And go. Do you not? Then politely decline. It's pretty simple set of orders. If you're not sure, you can just try and see how you feel, or tell them you're not sure or not ready, or... Like, I don't know if I am a good relationship advice person. Heck, I don't think a lot of places on the internet are good places to ask for it, but still. You don't know, you've never been on a date before, and you're quite honest. Just like... It literally is just... If you're not sure at all if you like them or not, you can just try it, and if you don't think it's going to work out, you can just say, I don't know how I feel, or I don't think this is going to work, or any number of other statements relating to it. Like, there's many good responses that you can have for this. I need to get soul sand. I have soul sand. I need soul torches, but they're a pain. Well, you know what that means. Iron trip. Actually, do I have obsidian? Okay, perfect. We're going through the nether because it's easy. Just didn't think anybody can be interested in you. Well, that's the thing. People are very much so interested in other people. No matter how boring you think you are, you're probably not. It's like really excessively difficult to be boring. Well, I mean, like, you can be unlikable, but that's also either something you have to really try to do, or it's just not something that, like, I don't know how to phrase this. I think that it would probably, that it's just like everybody can be liked by somebody. You're gonna find somebody who you would be good friends with. You're gonna find somebody who you would like to go out with. You're going to, like, that's just going to happen eventually if you keep looking generally in the right spaces, going outside, going to clubs, saying hi to people. Like, there will be people who you like to talk to, who like talking to you, friends. The only person anyone isn't interested in is me. And we know that's not true because I'm talking with you, and you're awesome, and you're the weird pickle. Like, everybody's interested in the weird pickle. That's the problem. Everybody's so interested in him that he's so used to it, and it seems like nobody's interested in him. But yeah, it's definitely confusing the first time to go through it, I'm sure. Thankfully, I am wonky enough that it doesn't apply to me. Back at it again, I see. Yep, we're getting iron now, because unfortunately, that is an ever-present issue, and I don't feel like making a farm. How old am I? Old enough. You're never gonna get a straight answer out of that. Can drive vehicles, own real estate. Even drink. It's true, if anyone confesses to you, you'll just laugh and apologize, say something deranged and schizophrenic, and then they'll ask again. Not as old as Pickle, though. Pickle is ancient. This is true. Over 18, though. Yep. Don't need to be concerned with that, at least. Find either a good cave. I guess I could have just gone to that mountain and checked if it had iron deposits. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Thank you for your advice. Yeah. Coming from the stupid, weird, stretchy PNG man. Disassociating through the day is your favorite pastime. Maybe find a different pastime while... No, that's actually a great way of, what is it, dealing with, what is it, annoying, I guess, parts of your day, disassociation. Can be very hard to do when you're excited for things, though. I have been very excited recently. Don't even know what disassociating means. Zoning out, basically. Thinking about things unrelated to whatever's present. You're gonna call them back and report to you. You don't need to report to me. This is your life. Do your own thing. I'm not John Relationships. I'm John Internet Man. I should not be here as a crutch or support. Just like, you can do this by yourself. In fact, you should. It's probably best. Noit a guy with the gang of furries. Yes, exactly. John Internet Stranger. Exactly. If you want internet advice, definitely take it, but don't rely exclusively upon it. It can be useful, but it can be, what is it? If you're not careful, it can also be problematic. Is this thing gonna go on forever, or is there just... Is the Lush Cave a lie? It totally could be. Come on, game. Should have brought a shovel. Holy frick. How low am I? I'm only at 15. Okay. We're hitting deep slate soon. Holy wow. Rooted dirt is neat. Someone, parasocially asks for advice and feels a need to report back. That's how you know you've made it as a content creator. I mean, I guess? It's interesting to hear about, like, what people experience. That's certainly a fun part of live streams. It makes it easier to, talk about things. Oh my gosh, I forgot I was using the smite sword. Holy crap. I'm just gonna dunk some of this crap on the floor. Bundles, once again, being half decent is actually crazy. I know I rag on them all the time because I hate them and they are evil, but they can actually prove quite useful. Also, hey, iron, woohoo. Should probably get more copper as well. I thought I saw a deposit somewhere. Blindness is overwhelming. There's some more iron, that's nice. I need to do more smite weapons, dude. Holy frick. Just one-shotting zombies like that feels so good. Every time you watch your streams, you see them. Really? You ever worry that if your channel blows up, you won't be able to connect with your audience as well? You've heard it's not an uncommon feeling. I mean, a little. The thing is, if it does end up blowing up, I'll probably end up locking down the Discord server and making it, like, weirder to access or have, like, a review period or something, because I don't have the mental power to, like, maintain that with myself and kind of Lycan. Because he helps out now with some of the moderation stuff. But, like, if it gets bigger, it definitely becomes significantly more difficult to, like, I don't know. It will become more difficult, that is, to interact with the community on a more individual scale. So it made Markiplier cry and the Markiplier crying meme. It is, yeah. Because he lost that sort of more individual connection with the community that he had kind of built. And the thing is, you can kind of push around or through it, but it becomes... Like, it sucks, right? Because you want to talk with all the cool and interesting people out there, but you won't be able to much or enough for it to be, like, any degree of interesting relationship or know much about them other than, oh yeah, I did thing once. I was pretty cool. Like, it's kind of weird. And I know that's probably been said before, but it's... Like, if you want to get the big fame, you have to give up some of the smaller parts of the community. And to be fair, I know that there are ways I can kind of get around it, right? Like, I can make a smaller side channel where I devote time to only streaming, or I can make secret Discord chat that is only accessible to people who are already there before the giant detonation. That's why you'd rather stay anonymous on your streams, keep your social life and internet life separate. Yeah, right? That's what I'm trying to do. It's what I've been trying to do. But it's, like, kind of hard to some extent. And it's really fun to talk with some of the people that I've met as a result of... what is it? The content creation thing as a whole. Because it's just interesting to listen. No one knows who you really are, and you generally like to keep it that way. The internet is a fickle thing indeed. I didn't bring a crafting table the normal way. 14 blocks of raw copper. Preposterous. Should not have brought along so much crap. What do you mean the internet is a pickle thing? I do kind of doubt it'll ever get to the stage of really being blown up, but even if it does... womp womp. I get to deal with it. Maybe I should take more efforts to close off the Discord server or something, or make a smaller one, or... whatever. I'm sure that whatever ends up happening, it'll be fine. 31 blocks of copper. I kind of hate gathering. You know, I should be mining this with Silk Touch now that I think about it. Would help a lot. At least the copper. The iron probably is fine to carry as is. Yeah, I'm gonna start mining the copper with Silk Touch. Cats are being silly again. Ah, yes. The true pet-owning experience. It's a very nice little cave generation. Every time I see a cave like this, I want to screenshot the coordinates and then frickin' come back later, because it's awesome, and I want to build a little hut or something. The problem is, if I do that, people will see the torches and go, oh, this is an explored cave, and they won't go down and see if there's anything built. Uh-oh. That's not good. YouTube, did you just kill me? Please tell me that didn't. Okay, we're good. Forgets the screenshot in your files forever. No, I've actually been very good about remembering the spots, or at least the screenshots. I take significant care in making sure that locations that I want to come back to are saved properly so that I can, you know, come back. Cataloged, if you will. I also have to look through my screenshots fairly often anyways to get, what is it, to do thumbnail stuff, because I do tracing and run and just sometimes crop them down because YouTube hates me and wants me to use small file sizes for some of the stream thumbnails. Yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to mine copper. Thank you. I don't feel like grabbing that piece. It's an annoying spot. Iron! Heck yeah. Okay, are we for real? Nice. Oh, a geode. That's cool. What should you do for tomorrow's stream? I don't know. You could draw something. You could draw someone. Let's see. Tomorrow is Wednesday. When it's a Thursday, but it feels like a Friday. There's always the option of just playing a random game or making something in Blender. This is quite a cave gen. Thank you, Mr. Creeper. Die! He's gonna do some work on busy ghost, but you don't have access to the file till next week, I don't think. Dude, I should try voice acting that frickin' scene again. I've had such a hard time getting my voice, like, high pitch enough for it. I've been doing more voice, like, training or peaking or whatever you want to call it. Getting my pitch higher. It's not, like, the easiest thing to do, though. It takes, unfortunately, high amounts of effort. I can get up here. I can get up high, like this. Yes. But as soon as I need to for actually, like, doing the voice, it's impossible. And suddenly I can't do it. Ah, frick. Thankfully it wasn't diamond or anything. Oh, that's a lot of iron. Helps if you scream, in your opinion. Just remember to turn down your mic so it doesn't peak. Diabolical wizard in a bathrobe at 3 AM type voice. That's like my default, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, right, I can just put these wither skulls away as well. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not using the ender chest that I have inside of my storage, it's because it contains all of my actual, like, equipment. And it, we're restricting ourselves to low-tier gear. We went back to nothing, and then built our ways back up to diamond again, and, you know, we did that kind of thing. Without starting a new world or anything. That's also why the coordinates are so far out from 0, 0. It's very nice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go light some children on fire, because I'm an evil wizard. I love this frickin' spear. It's such an awesome tool. Oh, would you look at that? Weird frickin' world gen and a half. Ay, ay. That is probably a geode. I feel like it's a longer stream, too, but it's weird, because it's hard to be entertaining without viewers. It is. You've recently been reflecting on how many friends/friend groups you've lost over the years. Not recommended. Yeah. Sometimes I think about it, how I've gone through life, and I've had a bunch of different individual groups of friends that I've had, but I haven't really had any that have been actually as solid as the ones that I've had in the more recent years. Like, yes, they were friends, but they weren't, like, people I would constantly talk to or go to places consistently with or had actually memorized the birthdays of. Yeah, I'm including Pickle. He's among the more recent groups of friends, and I've been friends with him for several years at this point, so I guess recent is sort of a generalization, but still. It's nice. Also with frickin', what is it, tech advancing, you can communicate with people really easily nowadays. It's nice. I like it. The only concern is I know people who are the worst at communicating, and it takes them absolutely freaking forever to respond to anything. And it's mainly just one guy, and it's annoying. Ah, frick, I can survive that jump. Or I can just clutch. Let's go. Can't do it. Can't get yourself to collar back. Well, just do whenever you can. Like, build up the courage. If it takes you until 3 in the morning to even send a message, then it takes you until 3 in the morning to even send a message. Such is the curse and blessing. You met some folk during COVID. Ever since you lost that friend group, it's just been extremely difficult to connect with people. Yeah. It can be frickin' hard. And it takes a lot of work to get yourself back to any degree of, I guess, presentability, functionality, but you'll get there, as long as you keep trying. Like the glow of the lava, yeah. The shaders with this are really frickin' nice. I'll see if I can't find more diamonds while I'm at it. Noticed those, that's nice. The frickin' darkness is absurd. I could also just grab these with Silk Touch and then mine them later. But I like having the diamonds sparkly in my inventory. That is so many freaking creepers. Holy moly. There's more diamond up there. Let's grab this gold as well. I need gold for decoration purposes. I still haven't made a proper gold farm ever, I don't think. But I'm gonna have to. Maybe not for this tree right now. I might do it later, but, you know, I'm gonna need it. At some point for decorating my main builds. Because gold is a really nice block. And unfortunately, diamonds can't really be farmed, so... Hello, John Creeper. Rude much? Jeez. Blowing up on me. I love how calming Minecraft music is, no matter what the situation you're experiencing may be. Met some peeps over COVID. The pandemic definitely drifted apart because they were, for sure, the more outdoorsy type. Also, interests only slightly aligned, so, like, yeah. It's a weird thing. There will be people that you meet that you like being around that you will not get the chance to continue being around. And it will maybe suck. But such is the curse of living. And being allowed to live. Happy you met them. Not unhappy that you lost them. Melancholic. Suppose it fits here. Oh, frick, that's lucky. Wow, okay. Just diamonds hiding under the floor? Nice. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. She managed to have one friend all the time. She's great. There's definitely a lot of bad from that time. Yeah, COVID was rough on everybody, more so than pretty much any time in recent history. Which, I mean, it's to be expected. It was kind of a whole ordeal. Did I have an arrow? Okay, I put it away. But I mean, what can you do? Other than keep going. Oops, that's the wrong freaking thing. Can't do much, I can say that. Man, is this process annoying as frick. Okay, that works. Kids alive today who don't know how the whole Earth pretty much halted for a while. Isn't that insane? Like, there was a good period of time where the entire world, pretty much the whole economy, had to freaking freeze, where all these things that we had built completely stopped for almost a full year. Heck, in some places it was over a year. Oh, come on, that's stupid. It's a smite sword, not sharpness. I can't complain. Should use the sharpness one for creepers and the smite one for undead. It was 2 years for us, yeah. I've just stopped. Growth was stunted and you still have no clue how to do anything an adult should. Well, the funny thing is, that's kind of how it just turns out to be. I mean, like, the getting a job thing, it's just writing an essay about yourself, which feels weird, but, like, that's what you're doing. It's the whole point of English class, pretty much, is teaching you how to write a job application and college application. Which is kind of funny to think about. I mean, obviously, it's also teaching you the language, but still. There's also all the general knowledge and whatnot, but whatever. The point stands. The point is you're probably going to have to experience it still, so You were close to joining the Air Force, but your eyes broke, so they wouldn't accept you. I saw that. That frickin' sucks, dude. Passed with flying colors basically everything, and then got crushed the last minute. Sheer unluck. I mean, hey, at least you don't have to deal with all of the military stuff. You took a class in high school for adulting and you still don't know how. Half the lessons went wrong in some way, and the teacher was just, okay, take notes, everyone. Pay for someone to do it for you. That's just rough. If an adulting class doesn't teach you how to adult, then, I mean, it's not really a class at all. It's just, it's just a waste of time. I mean, being an adult is a lot of just figuring out what the frick you're doing. You should do MCSR. What the frick is MCSR? Minecraft something or other? I don't know what that's an acronym for. And I do actually want to know. What is that an acronym for? Tell me. I was going to say I don't much care, but I do. What does that stand for? Ranked speedrunning? Oh, no thanks. I don't like speedrunning. I don't find it much entertaining in comparison to the actually enjoyable parts of the game to me, which is the building. It's entertaining to watch, that's certain, but I don't find the actual act of speedrunning fun for myself. It's too luck-based for me to really enjoy it. Your entire life was centered around joining the military for structure in your life. It's a solid base to work off of because, you know, your ADHD is an issue, you know. Or your ADHD self has issues, yes. But I mean, like, you still get structure out of things other than the military. There are ways to go about it. You can set it up for yourself, or you can have, if you have a friend, you can have them tell you, or you can have somebody tell you every day, or you can set alarms over and over, what I did, to force yourself to do things the best you can. Did still give us resume training and job review training, which is cool, but tax lessons went so wrong. Imagine being an adult, you just had to watch House MD. That is crazy work. What, setting 1 billion alarms? Yeah. What else can you do, though? You don't have another way to easily make things happen. You have to find a way that works. It just so happens alarms are generally a pretty good way of reminding yourself about a schedule. It is a form of structure, and it's pretty consistent. Meowdy, partners. Hello, Quantum Dorito. I'm making torches. Shut up, zombies. Your sword have smite? This one does. I'm running a smite sword for the wither fight later. This one has sharpness. This dead ends, I think. Yep. What mining they craft. This was gonna be a building stream for the most part, but it turned into a cave exploration stream. I should just die. I'm pretty sure keep inventory is on right now. You think routine helps? Setting specific times a day to make it do nothing but work. Yeah. Up a light training their wingsuits. He's doing create, but he got bored after getting abducted for PZ. Who deeping they dark? What is this cave? This is where I came from, right? Yeah, okay. Die. I thought I explored this. Oh, I did explore this. PZ, Plants vs. Zombies? I don't know. Could be. Who's that skulking around in the dark? Skulk. Oh, Project Zomboid. That makes much more sense. Man, there are so many, like, games and stuff that I'm excited for that are coming out within the next year or so. And that was the case in 2025 already, but I've gotten, like, 4 to 6 more added to the list, and it's just awesome. Project versus Zomboid. Who wins? Certainly not the Zomboids, that's for sure. But the projects also don't really stand much of a chance. Okay. Mistake. Error. Okay, they're, like, perfectly synced up. I wish shields worked a little bit faster. B42...
What? Battlefield 42 is cool, but definitely has issues. You can see why they haven't done with it in 7 years.
What is B42? I assume Battlefield 42, but I actually don't know what that is stand for. There is one of those biomes. Zombioid Ductor. Oh, the build for zombie. Okay. The zomboids always work together. I've never seen a project be truly collaborative. Okay, so it's version. Yeah. I know what build stands for. I was just wondering what the B42 was. Whatever. I do like game development stuff. I know. It's like my thing. Or one of my things, I guess. Oh, diamond. Nice. 42 diamonds, and they weren't even the goal of this expedition. Expedition 33! I still haven't done Expedition 33. Every update is... every update for Zomboid is handcrafted with a shed hammer. In a shed with hammers, they built them. I can't freaking read right now. Another 30 awards to E33! Honestly, it deserved most of the awards that it got. I heard a loud sound of celebration. This irks me. Give me that gold. Rotten flesh, more like snot and blesh. Considering it was directly funded by the French government, if you remember correctly, you can't believe the Kansas City. It's not, it's AA at the minimum. I mean, like, from a logistical standpoint, not from a what they're considering it standpoint. They consider it whatever the frick they want to. One indie game at TGA. Yeah, I know, it shouldn't have. Zomboid is literally held together with ratchet straps and the tears of the damned. Legendary freaking line. Oh, here we go. That's nice. It's not even really all that much, but you can see that there's a lush cave around here. Might actually want to see if we can dig through this and if it'll lead us somewhere. No. Okay. Ever seen a modded dog in Zomboid hop a fence? Yes. Independent studio, AA game. Yeah, indie stands for independent studio. The problem is, it really does not, like, feel like independent at that point. Like, the funding for it is significant enough that it just doesn't feel like it should count to most people. Myself included. Skong feels indie, yeah, because it is indie, and because it has 3-4 people who made it. Maybe if you want to add the addition of, like, oh, technically, there were, like, a couple of guest singers or whatever. That's not a natural blue axolotl, by the way. That is a, teal. Or cyan, or whatever. Almost blue, but not quite. Frib. Yes, indeed. I have a friend now. I love Miko color! Real. Just gonna dig underneath this so I can breathe. Hatsune Miku. Miku, Miku, ooh, ew. Let's see. Are there more diamonds in here? Possibly, possibly not. What is a Miku? Pretty sure E33 was made by former Ubisoft devs. Yeah, so they had AA and AAA experience. Oh, tropical fish can spawn here? Oh, that's right, I remember. I remember. Hey, clay, that's cool. You know what that means? Fish! Here we go. This is a proper little lush cave. Not gonna find much resources here, but it's just nice to be in, you know? The natural enemy of the Tito is the Miku. I kind of want to get spore blossoms. They're real pretty. I don't think you can farm them or bone meal them, though, as far as I recall. I might just be stupid, though. It is a common theme. The depths. Probably could have tested with the skeleton's bones, but I honestly don't care enough right now. You thought you could farm, though. Maybe. I'll just Google it later. I sure wonder if there is something behind this incredibly flat wall. No, such a thing it would be preposterous. I mean, I'm sure there's like a geode or something generated around here. Pet spinal column. What? Is that a look outside reference or something? Oh, that's freaking awesome. Look at that. I mean, it's not like crazy, but it's cool. I guess it was just this cave's generation. Did I expect me to know look outside? Really? It's like a fairly popular game. I had like a slight hyperfixation with it for a while. It's a very, very well-made game. Especially like of the, what is it, the freaking RPG Maker series. And, you know, what is Look Outside? No cap, no clue what it is. It's a very, very well-made game built in RPG Maker, but it's cosmic horror with a side of wholesomeness, I guess. I don't know. The whole point is you don't want to look outside. You hate the visuals, but they're so well made, like Funger. I know, right? I actually really love a lot of the art in that game as well. A couple of the characters are really, really, really cool. Actually, most of them are, but you know. Yeah, cosmic survival horror with a hint of wholesome humanity is awesome despite the horrors. It's really good. Marco the goat. Philippe. Frickin'. Didn't blow up the diamonds, so we're fine. Oh shoot, I have over a stack. Like a reverse escape game from Flashback in the day. Why do you hate the visuals? It's like the best part. It's more like, I don't think they mean hate. I think they mean like, what is it? You know Fear and Hunger, how it's all really, really well made, but it's all like utterly repulsive stuff? Like, they're good visuals, but they're like disgusting, I guess is a way to put it. Because they're terrifying or gross. I guess, Pickle, you are literally John Horror, so I can't really, like, it doesn't make sense to you because it's just, you like that inherently. It's awesome. Reverse, it's so well made for what it's meant to do. Yeah. You also can, like, fight God if you feel like it. Repulsive is a subjective term. Repulsive is very much a subjective term, but it's also very relevant. I will say, of all of the characters in it, they're pretty much all very, very well done with, like, no exception. Oh, you cannot be serious. Witch noises. You think it's funny? There is a good amount of comedy in the game. The main character is, like, pretty much fearless, but he's afraid of clowns. It's one of the funniest reveals. You fight up against eldritch monsters, and then a regular freaking clown pops up, and your only options in the interaction with them are to scream. And he's like a friendly guy, too. It's peak. Phobias are no joke. Yeah, no, for real. It's awesome. What is it? Fear and Hunger, I think, has a really good, again, Fear and Hunger, one of my several major hyperfixations. Wasn't even in the game until like 3 months ago. I know, which is crazy, because it's like one of the coolest, like, oh, that makes complete sense type of things. Like, yeah, of course he's able to handle all of this. He's deathly afraid of clowns. That's the trade-off. It's so good. I love it. Oh, man. What is it? Fear and Hunger's... Oh, that's pretty. Fear and Hunger is a game that I'm excited for the update with. Fear and Hunger Torrent specifically. UN Oceans. For other chatters, Fear and Hunger is significantly more mature in its themes. Yeah, it is, one of the most... one of the most deserving of the R rating, or whatever, the M rating, I guess, of any games that I've ever seen or experienced. Yellowbur... Yellowbur? What? Look Outside is mainly body horror, yeah. Fear and Hunger is all of the horror. Every single type. Every single one. All of them. All of them at once. Are you afraid of something? No? Well, you are now. It's a very, very, very well-made set of games, and the guy behind it is, like, completely normal, and it's really freaking funny. It gets too real at points. Yeah, it is a very, very dark series. And I say series, it's 2 games. And they're both incredibly well made, despite their glitches. From what you've heard about it, it's the type of game that would make you mad. Yes, it would make you mad. I know you didn't like Noita as much with its cruel gameplay. What is it? He's like the Cruelty Squad creator. Real. Yes. You probably have the story and stuff. That's the main, like, draw of Fear and Hunger to me, but the gameplay also does look really interesting. It's a me thing, though. I'm somewhat masochistic with video games. It's simply a curse that I have to bear. Like, ooh, this is hard and difficult. I am going to do it. See the, like, 8-hour stream I did playing Doors. Or the countless streams I did getting 34 orb runs in Noita. Still my favorite game. Hunger is BS 60% of the time. Bet you played on Masso mode in Termina. I actually don't have Termina yet. I'm waiting for its update to get it, just because I think it'll be... Like, I don't want to have to deal with frickin' getting to the endings and be like, man, I wish there was more. Or some of the bugs that currently haven't been fixed. Yeah, there's an update that's coming out. I've been watching carefully. It should be within this year at the latest. You know what it is about horror creators being the most chill people? Well, they're not always, but in a significant number of cases, horror creators are chill because they're either able to vent the, like, bad things that go through their head through that medium, or they just don't experience that type of stuff. All the negative is pushed out of their brain. Exactly, yeah. It's kind of awesome, to be honest. It's a very, very great outlet, is to, like, write it down or turn it into a game or something. Except Lovecraft. No, even Lovecraft, actually, was becoming, like... I know he's, like, touted on for being a really bad person, but, like... He, in his later years before his death, there was, like, a whole bunch of things. Like, he had a friend who was exceptionally gay that was something that he had previously been very against, but he kind of didn't react poorly to it, and he started to change throughout it because he had a medium to vent his, I guess, pain through in the form of his writing. And that's kind of how it went. The Welsh in him corrupted. Bro. But it's such an interesting thing to see that, like, when people have the opportunity to actually think properly about their experiences, they say, oh, well, I can see what's wrong with this thing now. I don't like that. I'm gonna stop doing that. Because a lot of people have to actually go through it to figure it out. I did not bring enough food for this. That's fine. If I die, I have nothing to worry about. I'm given adequate social, mental, and physical care. Most people are truly kind. You love hard games so long as the challenge comes from the input side, where the failure is your fault and in your control. I will say, Noita is in almost always your fault when you die, except for the very, very rare true Noita moments. And it's something that the community gets a little bit funky with, but games like Noita are pretty much entirely fair. Like, you can always win a run in Noita. It just requires good enough understanding and skill. In fact, you can parry most of the attacks in the game to the point where you can realistically beat the entire thing without taking damage. You can even do it without learning how to do the weird parry mechanics or anything, but, I mean, they're a part of, you know, doing that. Also, if you didn't know, yes, Noita has a parry mechanic. It's really funny, and you can even parry the dragon. Yes, you can parry in Noita. You can't parry projectiles, no. Which is the reason why it's not generally seen as super useful. But when fighting bosses like the dragon or Tiny, if you parry them, it's really funny. It's also really hard, but it's really funny. Oh, that's awesome. Learning curve is super steep, though, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the one problem with games like Noita and, what is it? And Funger and other, like, really hard games, roguelikes and whatnot. Did you know firebugs are territorial? Ha! That's my favorite one. Oh my god. Most intelligent man on the planet crafts all of his gold blocks into raw gold because he's smart and not an idiot. You're on the input skill issue comment. Just got your friend to start making that joke too. It's so good. The firebugs in Noita are territorial by virtue of the way that they're programmed, making it so that they will only attack if they're within a certain radius of the point that they spawn from, which in effect makes them territorial. But they will also attack away from that area if, and only if, they are attacked first. And it's a really interesting thing that they just did for seemingly no reason, and it's just kind of awesome. You bring it up every time he sees them. Peek. Look at that wall. I bet there's something behind that wall. Unlucky. Oh, monster spawner. That's fun. Zombies. Hey, don't go that way. It's my plumbing. Your brain feels like squish. 13. Okay, we don't care about any of that. If you're wondering why the discs look... Oh my gosh! That must have been what it was! Holy peak! We found a trial chamber. Stop everything! What are the coordinates? Those are the coordinates. It's actually not too far away. Only a couple thousand blocks. Oh, crud. Strays. Oh, I could get chains here as well. Stop stripping my copper pipes! I want money, and the government is trying to hide them from me. What am I doing? I have a bow. Stop. Chris, stop everything. Get the banana. Power 5. Get pulverized. I am glad that I have keep inventory on in this world. It's too bad my friends aren't playing right now. If you like the input challenge games, why do you like Isaac so much? It's like peak random BS. Well, Isaac has the skill factor. It also actually does have input challenge. I don't know if people, like, focus on it much, but The Binding of Isaac is very much a skill-based game. It's just, like, really freaking annoying in the way that it's skill-based, and I don't like the way that it's skill-based. Because you have to spend 4.5 hours fighting one boss. With Noita, the bosses either die instantly, or they kill you instantly. And there is almost no in-between. Unless you're, like, absurdly good at the game and spend 4 years fighting against a single boss with nothing but a spark bolt. Frickin' spiders, man. I should make a Bane of Arthropods weapon. Oh, a key. Might as well indulge in the rewards. See what I can get. Also, there are beds here I could use for a quick little run-through. Curse thy bloodline, fiend. I love trial chambers. They're a really fun mechanic. What the frick? What? I've never seen this room before. There's a glass... What? This is awesome. I didn't even realize. Is this a new room? Waterlog trial chamber. No, this is like a proper room generation. There's even glass windows on this. The variety in runs and amount of stuff in it, and the craziness in a good run, and the mechanics and whatnot. Yeah, it's cool. Is this like a special room gen or something? Is this rare as frick? I've never seen this before. It's like insanely interesting. It's just insanely rare? Okay. Well, Yug. I have so much wood, I don't even have to care about wasting these. I should probably kill that last spider. Okay, frick you. Oh, whatever. Slowness arrows could be helpful here. Where is you? Where is you? There he is, you. Baba is you. I should do a Baba is you stream at some point. I started playing through it, and it's like a nightmarishly difficult game. Never experienced a more challenging puzzle game than this. You think giant spider would taste like lobster? I think it would taste like spider. Spider, bugs in general have a very distinct taste to them. Baba is you would be so big. It's a very, very fun puzzle game. I've had a lot of fun with some of the earlier puzzles so far. Also, apparently these can have, like, an emerald or diamond block in them very rarely, which is interesting. They also have lots of arrows. I love the way that they implemented the pots, honestly. I think that they're a really fun mechanic. Being able to shoot them down with this. Spiders so incredibly much, even thinking about it gives you the creeps. Yeah. I think they should implement the throwing bricks mod. Oh, we can just dive down this one. Some of these are trapped, some of them are not. Wind charge. Think why you're so excited from eugenics. Like, it reduces random BS for the whole genetic system. Lets you plan ahead and prepare and keep the crazy from a good run. Yeah! That makes sense. Eugenics, again, isn't, like, as exciting to me because I don't know, like, I didn't like Bisic as much as I like other roguelikes. And I still don't know entirely why it just doesn't feel as good to me. Because it feels more luck-based than some of the other ones I play. Even though I know it isn't, it just feels that way. Because I'm like, oh, well, I'm just going to hold the reset button until I get the item I want. Because I don't want to have to deal with not having a fun item. You want my cat's ADHD and my kitty's autistic. Make sure you feed the parents Tylenol, then. Oh my gosh. Thinking about the horrors of the world is not good right now. What are you doing? That is a death pit. Squilliam. Look at that. Oh, this is a bigger room. Ah, crud. Can one-shot some... Oh no, there's a baby zombie spawner! One of the rare freaking things in Trial Chambers, but one of the most deadly, is the baby zombie spawner. I have seen one before. They are terrifying. Topical joke. Deal 30 psychic damage instantly. Ignores all shields. I love jokes. Comedy, my beloved. Oh, one of them just hadn't activated yet. Breeze! You are not particularly wise, Mr. Breeze. You know what? Who frickin' needs wheat? You want to hear a joke? Sure. Comes in waves with you of Isaac figure game, but like doesn't stop you from getting 101 user runs in a row. Playing Euro 2 and HPFs in one lookup bill. What do you call a deer with no eyes? I don't. No idea. That's stupid. I like that one. Hello. Frickin' obliterate! Where the frick did you go? Get back here! Get back here! Die. Cease. Perish. End. Fail. Fall. Ow, I got hit by the frickin' trap. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. Okay, I got that one now. Okay. That's also pretty good. Okay, I am going to give you 3 wind charges as a reward for clearing this. What if I rip your eyes out? What then? I can't wait to come back here with frickin' ominous bottles, dude. I need to get myself a bunch of heavy cores for some decoration stuff I wanted to do. Germa quote. What is the grumpy tornado thing? Do you not know about the breeze? Really? They're the wind equivalent of blazes. They're really cool. It's how you get breeze charges or wind charges, and they're the ones that fling you around. How do you not know about them? They were such an awesome update. They were part of Trial Chambers. Like, one of the main draws is that. They drop their breeze rods, like with blaze rods, and then you can... Bro, there is no way you don't know about any of this. Wind charges is like blaze powder equivalent for wind. And you can use them for, like, parkour. And they prevent you from taking any fall damage from at least the layer that you dropped from. You don't play Minecraft, don't expect you to follow along. Okay, but you asked! But if you fall from a significant height after reaching the original position, the original height that you started from, you'll still take damage. Whoops, chat lagged. It does that. YouTube does this really annoying thing where it hates you and tries to beat you to death with rocks. Is that a secret? Hold on. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. Oh my gosh! There's a little secret way up and down here. That's cool. Just like my brother Kane. So it's like rocket jumping. Yeah, it is. Except you can do it... hold on, I gotta show you this. You can kind of just scale walls infinitely with them. Which is really cool. Ah, family. Also, this is one of my favorite things with Trial Chambers, is they have these murals of different mob heads on the walls in some of the rooms. This one's a spider. I think that's a bogged. Bogged? Yeah, bogged. Screaming eagles! I don't know what that's a reference to. I don't know why I keep checking these. That's what gives the mace its use cases? Yeah, that's why the mace is so strong. Plus Elytra, obviously. Elytra on the way to be hilariously powerful, no matter what. It's a Soldier TF2 quote, when he rocket jumps. Oh. I didn't know that. Screaming eagles! It's too bad, Soldier doesn't go, oorah! Really? A fake wall? I love how this turned into an adventuring stream. Ah, cave spider! I hate spider, cave spider. Oh, get back! Get back! Okay, this sucks. Cave spiders are just really annoying. He does now and again, IRC. You've done nothing but teleport bread. I have done nothing but teleport bread for the past 3 days. Big mug of my boot up your buttocks. Ooh. Dude, they're immortal. They're immortal. They're immune to my arrows. I can do nothing. Immortal spiders, the most terrifying thing of today. Oh, rah! You know, I should have used the spear on them. Cool, literally nothing. That one's stuck in a corner. Have you ever eaten bugs, by the way? I think I've eaten grasshoppers as part of, like, what is it, like quesadilla thing at one point? Which book is this? Loyalty 1. Great. Absolutely love that. Just peak. Wonderful. I hallucinated. Terrible sign. I'm gonna destroy myself now. I need to find something to destroy myself with. My inventory is so full I can't even take my armor off, so... Oops. Fun fact about why large bugs no longer exist. There isn't enough oxygen. I know this one. From all of my... It's not a lack of O2. There isn't enough oxygen for giant bugs to exist. It's at least part of the reason. They just suck at being large animals compared to vertebrates. Okay, yes, but also they need more oxygen to persist because of the way that they breathe. No, is that not a thing? I could just do /kill, but that's boring. Let me make sure, actually. Game rule, keep inventory. What is it on? True? Perfect. Book lungs exist in spiders. Book lungs is in, like, remissive or... Whatever. This is the best way to get back from a mining trip. Unfortunately, it also does kill you. It was the original hypothesis, yes, but it's more or less been debunked. Okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I'm on outdated information again. That sucks. I don't think taking off my armor would have mattered for this, because I don't have feather falling. Book lungs are like folded up gills, allow for proper breathing aside from just spherical. A friend before you moved here made some grasshoppers for us at his birthday party. It was like 2nd grade. Don't worry, you only learned it like a month ago. Okay, so it is possibly a fairly recent development, or possibly I'm just behind with my dinosaur times. Okay. More junk for the junk chests. Building resources, equipment, etc. A loot, though. I got a lot of diamonds. Hooey. You're just lagging a little. Yeah. Cried because grasshoppers were your favorite bug. Cried even more when you eventually gave it and tried it and didn't hate it. If I had to eat my favorite little guy, I would be pretty miffed as well. All your science news has been flooded with geopolitical stuff, and it's quite irritating. I know, right? I don't want to have to deal with all of this geopolitical stuff right now, but I have no choice, because unfortunately, it's really freaking relevant to my life as a whole. It's really annoying, though. Let me read about perovskite cells. Am I reading that correctly? Perovskite solar cells. That sounds cool. What the frick? I have not heard of this. I know one of my friends built a super smelter already, but I'm going to not use it right now because I don't feel like it. I could also use that lava farm I made to make this easier on myself, but I am not going to. Really wish I weren't living through major historical events right now. Shouldn't have wished to live through more interesting times, to quote Baldur's Gate 3 John protagonist, or Tav, I guess. Perovskite solar cells are simpler, more effective solar panels. Oh, okay, so material, not solar panels, but that's awesome. What? That's just a thing that we've not done yet? That's crazy. So even the point of the different furnaces, blast furnaces smelt at twice the speed, but can only do specifically ores and stuff, while smokers can only do meat, but also melt at twice the speed. So, you know, they're pretty goated. There's a company that proved they can be mass-produced at the rate of regular plastic sheet. Really? That's awesome. Even proven as being capable of being sprayed onto surfaces as a nearly invisible coating. This is like a miracle item. This is the freaking... I figured out a way to make cars run off of only water. A water-powered car. and then they get killed by the CIA or whatever. So windows can be solar panels. That is incredible. That is impeccable. That's awesome, actually. That would massively reduce energy costs. Oh. That would massively reduce energy costs. We've had them for a decade, but the OG iterations needed to be doped with lead. Huh. Neat. I'm not using this for anything else. Might as well make it into soul torches. Does it not work with soul soil? Does it need to be the sand? That's crazy. Sticks, sand. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. What? It's like, why does it have to be even slightly complicated? Only really recently has that been solved. That's still awesome. What's next? Someone invents a machine that slurps carbon dioxide out of the air with a big straw. You want to know the funniest thing? We kind of have stuff like that. But wait, we defunded a bunch of solar investments to keep coal on life support. Yippee. I don't think we is a good statement. I think it's better to say they funded, as in the people who want infinite money glitch, as in the current US administration. It's not even a glitch, it's just being evil 101. Ugh. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Wait, what? It's called a tree!
Actually, it's been shown that phytoplankton, and certain species of, what do you call them? Frick. What is it called? Algae are actually greater producers of oxygen and absorbers of carbon dioxide than most plants species that exist, which it's also been shown that they are significantly better than removing carbon from the atmosphere than trees. So we should actually be putting a frick load of those.
They don't store it. Okay, that's fair. The problem is we ate all of the stuff that was storing the carbon dioxide and turned it into yummy, yummy money in my big old evil greedy tummy. And there isn't much we can do about 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I'm going to scream very loudly. Not right now, though. Dig out the gapo. Get my iron out here. You gotta head out. It's been a very nice chill stream. Yeah, dude. See you later. Hopefully, anyway. I am getting back on the consistent... What is it? The grind. So there will be a video tomorrow at least. Maybe even one today if I feel arrogant enough in my abilities. Of course, that will remain to be seen. The frick did I do with my gold? Oh, here we go. Actually, you're gonna transcend reality after you get off. Sorry. Oh, dang. You're imagining, like, a machine that pulls carbon dioxide out of the air and turns it into carbon bricks and spits out oxygen, but that's, like, atomic engineering, I guess. Yeah, no. There are, like, thingies that that purify carbon and, like, put it in a little box or whatever, but we haven't done that degree yet. We have a newer type of concrete that does that. Are we for real? Yes, we have all these awesome environmental creations, but we're going to be a little bit evil and make it harder to use them, or alternatively defund the projects that want to use them because we want to be evil. I mean, why don't we just live the last years of our life in luxury and ruin the future ones? Old concrete makes a ton of CO2. The new form absorbs CO2 and strengthens itself doing so. That's awesome. What? Why do none of the cool science things get reported to me? Why is 80% of my, like, timeline, my YouTube, my understanding of the world just some of the doom and gloom and, like, readings of freaking SCP articles and short films? Like, what? That's awesome. The only science stuff I get is like Mr. Hank Green now. You have to dig for it. You get it, brother. Alright, I'm gonna have to start curating my thing more. People don't realize we're living in a real-world science fiction. People don't realize that the real world is the reason why so much science fiction exists. Where do you think they got the ideas for some of that crap, stupid? They've been looking at advancements. They've been seeing how things go. They're like, oh, well, the obvious natural conclusion is to assume that the continuation of this will be that. Also, I'm realizing that I probably shouldn't have used copper lanterns unless I was going to wax them. Because they're going to turn, like, green-blue. They stole it all from me. I guess it's a different blue color than the soul lanterns, but still. Alright, John Happy. Your cage will have to change in nature. That's right. I'm sending you a block down. Pretty sure he can fit a block down. Yeah, okay. We won't fly for millions of years. Right, brothers? Wrong, sisters! We flying now! Wait, I get the joke. That's stupid. It's good, it's just a little stupid. I need to make a better parking spot for this guy, because this is not cutting it anymore. Also, I'm not sure he's gonna fit in there. The Wright brothers flying much sooner than a million years. Wrong, sisters. Alright, whatever, this works for now. Hey, it's finally, obliterating itself. This is a good start for the decorations, but I want proper ornaments at some point. I just need to get the right blocks for it. That's what the emeralds are probably going to be. Emeralds, diamonds, maybe copper as well. I am a funny person that makes others laugh. Personal affirmations. Wonderful. I like hiding my viewer count on my end, because it feels better. Wow, that's a lot of blocks you've been placing there. Would be a shame if someone were to blow some of them up. I mean, they'll still be green, just like a blue or green, so it should work fine. These ones are going to be a little bit closer together. Don't really have a choice there. God frowns upon you this day. Ghast, please don't go too far away. Alright, here we go. Also, don't worry about this. I'm working on fixing up the leaves. It's just kind of hard to do with this specific portion of the build because of Mr. Shrump's house. Gets a bit in the way. Dude, I'm actually so excited. I don't even always know for what, but this year there's a lot of cool games with esoteric puzzles coming out, and hopefully the Lunacid DLC is going to be done, because I know that's a thing, and I'm excited for it. All of, what is it, Akuma Kira's works have been really, really good so far. Am I able to, like, build blocks off the side of the ghast? I don't believe so. I wish. It would be awesome. There is a way to do stuff like that, though. You can wax a copper golem, put it in a boat, and then carry it up, and then let it oxidize into a statue. And that can place a block midair. I think it's currently the only way of doing it, but it's pretty cool. Like, yeah, you can't build off of them. I think they might add something like that at some point, though. Because there are hitboxes that you can kind of do that with in April Fool's stuff. Have I been pinged? Oh, I totally have. Yo! That's awesome. Call her back and go next Saturday. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Good luck. Achievement. And well done with bringing up your confidence. I guess now I really want to hear what happens. Probably I'm going to be maybe not streaming this Sunday, actually, but, you know, we'll see. Guess there's the Discord, as always. Linked in the description. That's awesome, though. Alright, my throat is getting sore because I have not had water in a while, so either I'm going to have to take a drink or stop soon. That already looks kind of pretty. Look at that. Look at those lanterns. What if I do that on every layer? Think about it, Constellation. You literally had an impact in someone's life. I've had a pretty major impact on my own life with it. Thank you very much. By giving vague advice. I mean, it's not really vague, and to an extent, it's kind of like the only advice that can be given, or that I can give from, what is it, from this point? I don't know. I don't know if doing these is actually going to be very easy with the first layer. I might not even be able to do it at all. Actually, no, I can do this. Hold on. Let me go get my copper stuff. Ah, crud. Hold on!
I forgot to put the sign up. 1 second. 1 second.
Un momento, por favor.
Oh, no. Yeah, get the fun room. Get. The stream. Oh, wait. I can drive the stream, right? No. Wait, we should on the... No. Pick 'em. Is that it? Pretty much. And randoms.
Alright. It was John Roommate. I didn't have time to mute it before he frickin' barged in because I forgot to put up the thingo. If you like do, don't, know, unsure, yo. It was John Ancast. I thought I had more copper lanterns than that. I guess I didn't make as many as I recall. Womp womp. Actually, I don't even need to carry like half of this stuff with me while I'm at this. You heard so many N-words from him. Okay, buddy. Did I already put away all the... Yeah, okay. There we go. Let's make some more chains. Da, da, da. Sorry, I like this music. It's pretty good. Mute him next time. I wasn't fast enough. This is how I'm gonna do it from here. Simply break the leaves if they're too low. Was not swift enough, was not strong enough, was not whiffed enough. That's not exactly what I want to do, game. I want them to be hanging proper. Like an inch off the ground. As you can see, they're shaking in the air. Da, da, da. What if you draw something you don't normally draw for tomorrow's stream? Or, like, am afraid to draw? Like, what, a background? I mean, that'd be pretty awesome, actually. You feel like you're pretty confident. Yeah. You'll love backgrounds. I have no idea what you don't want to draw or what you're not epic at. Because you're just like so goated at all of the art stuff. Seriously. In the years the most young people experience dating, you were living your life as an abbot in a monastery in North India up until you were 31. You hardly saw a woman, much less think about dating them. Well, that's certainly a freaking, like, information dump. Holy crap. Interesting. That's why it's so hard to think of something. That's fair. It's just because you're, like, that good at it. Oh my gosh. I gotta step up my game. What was the last one I placed? Copper, okay. I mean, hey, that's like a really good reason to be, like, concerned. Insane freaking information, too. Yowza, wow. Ah. And talking about it all while watching a Minecraft stream. Absolute freaking peak. This is the reason that the internet was constructed. And now its purpose fulfilled. It will do whatever the frick the internet does. But even more, I guess. That's probably a good spot for the last one. These ones are a bit close together, but that's fine. Anyway, this should add some nice lighting to this. Why do people feel the need to ping me when I am streaming? What the frick happened? Why did that happen? What? I don't know if y'all can see it, but... Oh, interesting. Okay, it's a Discord being stupid issue. Also, y'all definitely cannot hear the pings, but they are happening because it is OBS putting my Discord into streamer mode, which makes it very, very, very nice, I guess. What's the right word? It prevents you from hearing pings, basically. It's like do not disturb. Okay, this is actually really, really starting to look pretty, pretty cute. Where should I put this guy? Give him a little place to rest, to chill. I'll put him in the box of water. You shall rest there for now, Mr. Miku-colored fish. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nice build. Yeah, there are a lot of very, very large builds that I've done on this world. This is obviously the most recent one. I don't know if I talked about it too much on this stream, but we did like a server-wide sort of setback thing where we drop all of our proper gear back at one location and then start from 0. It's very fun because you get more building done, and some people in this on this server are not very motivated to play the game with the already existing gear, which is completely fair. I just like doing the building part of this game. It feels nice. I don't know. It's like my favorite part of Minecraft. Once you've gotten all your stuff set up, you can kind of just build away. Also, I'm not doing any special counting for this, because I don't really care about it being perfectly symmetrical. In fact, that's actually part of the reason why it's... what I want it to do is be asymmetrical, because as long as the pattern matches up, it's quite nice. That's all I really need from this. Already running out of frickin' lanterns. Right here for you. And an extra one right here. And let's actually move this to like there. Ah. Look at that. That's already pretty, pretty nice looking. Little sparkly lanterns hanging off the sides. Okay, I could serve to move that one a bit more to the right, I think. Or just put more lanterns down. That's also a thing I could do. Before that, though, I've seen that this is built up quite a lot, so I'm gonna... think he's cooking. Well, of course I am. I'm meat. I have to cook, or I die. Anyway, it's kind of awesome, because I used to suck very badly at Minecraft building. But I've gotten a whole lot better, because I've been doing it a lot. Because I've been, I don't know, wanting to do it more. And it's helped me practice, like, art as a whole more, because I've been dedicating myself to anything, you know? I don't know how to, like, word everything. I am not very good at talking while I do things. I am good at talking while I'm not doing things, though. But yeah, the point is, I've gotten, like, I can visibly see my improvement on this. There are other builds in this world that I'll eventually get to showing off properly. Ah, that's annoying. Not sure when it happened, but I guess somebody or something must have trampled one of my poor melon plants. So just look at how fast these things regrow. It's actually insane. I think I'll probably end this stream pretty soon, because I am, what time is it? I gotta do stuff today. Well, more stuff than I've already done. Mainly, though, I also want to make sure that I drink water properly, and I don't feel like leaving the stream alone while doing this. And also, I've been doing this for almost 2 hours, so that's like a pretty decent time. Realization recently, apparently, like exclusive things and images and videos, you don't hear voices or see text unless you try really hard. You choose if you think an images and video. Oh, okay. That's really cool. It also is, oh my gosh. Sorry. It's also probably why you're so good at art. It's helpful to be able to think in pictures. But look at that. Even with just a couple layers done, that's looking quite pretty. Immaculate. Absolutely wonderful. I can't wait to get it, like, with the snow going as well. That'll be really nice. Where did I put those torches? There we go. Copper torches. Might as well just do this really quickly. Subscribe, by the way. Your advice is very helpful and appreciate you taking time to tell you. Have a good night. You have a good night as well. Also, thank you for subscribing. What if I just do that? What? Oh, okay, it's just being evil right now. Gotcha. Okay. It's probably why you struggle so much at writing class, because you default to images when you try to form worms and stuff. That's weird. I can do both, and I think that's why I'm the coolest guy who's ever existed. I think that's why I'm able to write good and kind of draw well. I'm getting better at the drawing part. You know, practice. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll cut it here. Thank you all for coming. Who dare ping me? Never mind. Thank you all for coming. YouTube stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Most importantly, though, make sure that y'all have a nice day. Bye, and good night.